YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review from last night's episode of The Gifted, Season 2, Episode 2. Now, in this episode, you have Thunderbolt. He decides he needs to go see an old friend of his who is like a mutant lawyer who kind of knows like the underground stuff, what's going on with, mutants doing secret things. So he needed to get information about how, like, where's the inner circle. The inner circle is also known as the Hellfire Club, but they use that as their secret cover-up. So they need to figure out what's going on with them. Where are they? Where are they hiding? A lot of people still with them. You have Lorna, you have the baby, obviously. You have the Frost sisters. You have Andy. They're all there. Their family's trying to get them back, but they don't know where they are. And then you have Andy, who's been having like these weird, connections with his sister, because him and his sister are connected by their powers, especially when they touch each other. So he has these dreams about him seeing his sister, and his sister does the same thing. So, and even in his inner circle, his team is wondering like if he's not focusing right, because they have a big mission coming up to basically change what the future holds for the mutant rights. So they need his powers to basically help the cause. So they start to, I guess, feel that he's not part of them anymore. Maybe they should consider him as a threat or keep him as in their pocket, because they want him on their side, because he's a very powerful mutant who they need him. So they try to get that all worked out. And then you have Andy's parents, who are basically bickering and dealing with the fact that they don't know where Andy is. They wanted him back. His sister Lauren still trying to figure that out as well. And it was a pretty interesting episode, especially the ending. But I'll get to that in the end of this video. And then of course you had that big secret agent from the first season. He came back. And it looks like he's still struggling with the fact that he lost his targets, if you will, from last season. Because remember, last season he was trying to hunt them all down, because he was a part of the Sentinel, agency, and he had to go after them and all that. But you wonder if he's still gonna be a threat. I think so. I think just right now we're not gonna see him do anything until something happens to him. I have a feeling that right now something's going to happen to him. It could be that he loses his wife or something else that's going to get him to get back into the game and try to, hunt down the remaining mutants that he wanted to get in the first place, that he failed to do that. Because right now he feels broken, and he feels like, because he's been going to therapy, he's been doing this and that to try to, move on with his life, because he lost his child on the day when, I believe all the X-Men disappeared, and that big shock thing that happened inside the mutant world, where a lot of people still speculate that could be Charles's powers going on a whack and killed a lot of people, including humans. So who knows what that was? But maybe we'll find out in this season what exactly really happened. But I still, like I said, I think he's gonna play a big part moving forward in the season. It's just a guess. But right now, nothing with him right now, except the fact that he's trying to move on. But I think he's not really going to do it. And then, of course, the ending really shows Polaris' daughter, Dawn, getting sick. What does that mean? We don't know. Could mean a couple of things. My opinion, I believe Dawn's going to start experiencing her powers at a very young age. She's just a newborn. So we don't know if that could be anything. It could just be that she's sick, or the fact that her powers are starting to wake up, and it could be either something great or something dangerous. We don't know. And then of course her father in the next season, the next episode, is going to have to go talk to them and hang out with the Hellfire Club for a little bit. Probably get his ass whooped, but also kick some ass if he can as well. But that should be fun seeing what happens next week. But overall, this episode was pretty cool. And the one thing that kind of made me laugh in a weird way was the ending where, Polaris' baby daddy, I guess, He's his powers. He's his nickname is Eclipse, so he can basically have light powers pretty much. So he literally shines a light in the sky, and it kind of reflects like a little, like kind of like a bat signal, if you will, but it's all green. And then you see Polaris looking at it, and it's like, oh look, your dad's calling you. That kind of made me laugh a little bit. I was like, ah, that's cheesy, but that was kind of cool. So he's gonna play a big role in next week's episode, which I cannot wait to see his daughter for the first time and see how that turns out, and see if he can get Polaris to go back with him. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens next week. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and what do you think is gonna happen moving forward. I mean, it's still very fresh right now. It just came back. We have no idea what's gonna happen. For all we know, man, I mean, there's a lot of questions to be answered. What's going on with with this whole the big tragedy that happened in the first season that kept mentioning? Are we gonna really find out what really happened? And maybe it'll finally explain where the timeline is for all of this, combining with the X-Men movies and the Deadpool movies, because very confusing a little bit. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought, and thank you very much, and have a good day.